Is this really the end of Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, the marriage so many of US believed would last forever? Good morning, friends. If you're over 45, take a moment and think back. It's the early 2000s. Justin and Britney just split. The tabloids were everywhere. And suddenly this warm, grounded actress from Seventh Heaven started appearing beside Justin. Jessica Biel, the girl we watch grow up on Monday nights with our kids. And slowly, the pop prince who once cried on national television started smiling again. Truly smiling. We watched their love story unfold like a breath of fresh air. The engagement in 2011. The fairy tale Italian wedding in 2012. Jessica glowing in that pink gown. Justin serenading her with mirrors as she walked down the aisle. It felt like a Hollywood love story that might actually beat the odds. 13 years. Two little boys. Red carpets full of soft glances. Touches on the arm. Inside jokes. A couple who still looked like teenagers in love. And now, as December 2025 hits, the headlines are heavy. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel are living separate lives. Divorce feels imminent. I think that one stings because we weren't just fans. We were invested. Their marriage made us believe long-term love could survive fame, pressure, and everything in between. When something like this cracks, it feels personal. It reminds us of our own marriages, the quiet nights, the distance that sneaks in, the slow drift we don't notice until it's almost too late. Here's what we know from insiders this week. Justin is back on tour, reuniting with NSYNC, living out a world he hasn't been part of in years. Shows, travel, rehearsals, late-night adrenaline. And Jessica is in New York filming a new series, raising Silas and Phineas with a schedule that leaves little room for connection. They haven't been photographed together since August. No Thanksgiving post as a family. No Christmas card yet, and Jessica never misses those. Friends say they love each other, but they're living completely separate lives right now. One source described it as the slowest drift you've ever seen. And that's what hits the heart, doesn't it? Because long-term relationships rarely explode. They dissolve quietly. You don't wake up one day angry. You wake up one day and realize you can't remember the last time you held hands. The last real conversation. The last moment you felt like a team instead of two people managing a household. Justin and Jessica have survived tough rumors before. You remember 2019, the hand-holding scandal. Justin apologized. Jessica forgave. They went to therapy. They seemed stronger. But this time feels different. No one's shutting anything down. No united front on social media. Just silence. And silence is loud. Maybe this is just a rough season. Maybe they'll fight their way back. Or maybe this is the painful truth so many long-term couples face. Love is easy in the beginning and hard in the middle. And what about the children? Silas is 10 now, old enough to notice. Phineas is 5, young enough to feel things he can't name yet. Any of us who grew up watching our parents struggle remember that feeling. The closed doors, the careful voices, holidays that looked the same on the outside but felt different on the inside. Justin once wrote Mirrors for Jessica, the song that told her she was the love of his life. He sang it to her at their wedding while she wiped tears from her eyes. And today, radio stations still play that song, while the two of them sleep in different cities. I'm not choosing sides. Jessica has carried the home front with strength and grace. Justin has tried to balance career and family in an industry that pulls you everywhere at once. Two good people, two heavy lives, and a marriage that may be standing at a crossroads. Love isn't what it was in the beginning. It's what you do when it stops being easy. Maybe they'll heal. Maybe they'll part. But their story is a reminder to all of us. When life gets loud, you can't let love go quiet. So tonight, when you climb into bed next to the person you built a life with, reach over and hold their hand for 10 extra seconds. Tell them one thing you still love about them. One memory from when everything felt new. Forever isn't promised. But choosing each other every single day, that's how you build it. If this story touched your heart, tap like so it reaches more people who need it. Leave a heart or prayer for every marriage fighting the quiet drift right now. And follow Xplained daily so we can keep having these honest conversations every morning. Before you go, tell me in the comments, no names needed. How many years have you been with your person? Let's celebrate the ones still choosing each other. This is Xplained Daily. See you tomorrow. And hold someone a little tighter tonight.